So Dada, I'm starting with the questions which everyone has asked and our team has prepared. So first they have asked in which year one should start preparing for their PG entrances. And as we know, next can also happen. So what should be the perfect year for starting? As you said, you started in third year, like that.
Yes. See, bro, now competition is increasing very much. Like, you have to start from beginning only. As fast as possible, you start. You will be in earlier in this rat race. So I will say start as soon as possible in your first year itself. Because see, in West Bengal, internship is very much hectic in almost all colleges. So that year you cannot study much. So better to study from first year.
Dada. So the standard books versus coaching notes. What you have done for which subject you have studied from standard books, and for which subjects you have followed the coaching notes.
See, standard textbooks are very much important. Nothing can replace that. Whatever exams you give in future, whatever like UPSC, CMS, INI, NEET, whatever. See, now you can do one thing. Like what I have done is I have seen videos from Mero, and like that chapter again I studied from standard textbook so that you can understand very much nicely, and you can add some extra points from that book also in your notes. So I've studied like that. And books that I have followed are like in medicine. I have read Harrison from some 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 chapters I have read. Belly and Love I read for surgery. Park is very much important, line by line. Each line is a question in whatever whichever exam you give. NEET, INI, UPSC, CMS. Park is very much important. You have to read whole book nicely. Whichever coaching you follow, Park is very much important. Rest are like, if you have time you can read. Better is to read uh, Robbins you have to read, Pharma, KDT you have to read. Don't go for shortcuts like now many shortcut books are there. Don't go for that. Read the standard textbooks.
Dada, like in first and second year, everyone has time to read standard textbooks, but in the fourth year, they don't have time. So most of them rely on coaching notes in the fourth year. So what would you suggest was in fourth year?
See, like if you don't have time, then nothing to worry much. Like if you get time, just you will get time. It is not that you will not get time. You will get time. You have to study day and night. Uh, like if you don't get time, also like Belly and Love, you have to read. Must. And Harrison, no need to read. Just clinical postings you attend nicely. From there also questions come. Just attend rounds, clinical postings nicely.
Dada,
And
as you
try to read
yes.
MacLeod and all side by side.
Dada, as you said in 2023, you didn't get a desired rank, but in 2024 you got a desired rank. So in 2024, did you took a drop or did you do your duties side by side?
Yeah. Actually, I was doing house stafship in medicine. Up to 6 months I have done. Then I have thought that it was too much time consuming. Means I could not prepare nicely, so I left that job. Means then 1 year I completely sat in home and studied.
So Dada, what
So
was
I will
your
say better not to join anything. If no financial problem is there, then better to study at home.
so Dada, what was your study routine? What was your day like in the drop year?
Uh, I studied means late night. Like I used to get up at 11 o'clock in morning, then like 3:30, then lunch, and again 6 to like late night, 3 to 4 a.m. In between 2-3 hours break is there for eating and all. So if you are early riser, then you can follow your routine also. Nothing is there. Whatever you follow, you have to study religiously. You have to study sincerely. Hours are not important.
So Dada, many a times it happens that we are not able to strictly follow our routine, and some days we just don't feel like studying. So how to utilize those days, non-productive days?
See, if you are in your early phase, like you are in second year, third year, don't nothing to worry. Don't take tension. Means I have to crack and all. You can take break only 2 3 days. You can take break. You can follow other do extracurricular activities. You can do. But in your last phase, like 1 hour before the exam, you cannot afford to take breaks and all. You have to be on your feet. You have to study daily, consistently. You can take like half day break. You can take, but always think that like if you are not studying, your someone else is studying. He will snatch your rank. He will snatch your the dream branch. Think that.
Dada, those days when we don't feel like studying, can we do apply some hack and do something so that we utilize that time, like
What hack?
seeing the image-based questions and all that?
Yeah, you can do. You can go to hospital also. You can ask your dadas, PGT dadas to explain what cases are these. There also you can learn in free time. You can visit OTs. You can see surgeries. All are not theory based. You can see practical. Practically, you can also.
Dada, in the later years of MBBS, many don't have get the time to write their notes. So should they prefer the already printed notes, or they should make handwritten notes?
See, handwritten notes are very much important, I would say, because it, you have to make time for handwritten notes. Printed notes, handwritten notes will improve your focus, dedication, and all, and it will also improve your photogenic memory. So try for handwritten notes. Printed notes, I cannot tell anything because I have not followed.
Dada, while you have made notes, as you said, so while making notes, should one write everything what's taught in the lecture, or just the summary like that you can tell?
In first, when you are making notes, you have to write everything, like what sir is telling or ma'am is telling. You have to write everything. Then you have to write your own. You have to make your own concise notes, like in 2 3 pages dharma, 8 to 10 pages medicine. You have to make your own notes. You have to add from standard textbooks. You have to wherever you extra points you will get, you have to add in that own notes. Your primary notes, everything will be written. In your concise note, you have to make means you have to extract more like extra points, whichever by making flow charts and all.
So the next thing I want to ask, grant tests versus subject-wise tests. So when should one start giving the subject-wise tests and the grant tests, if you can tell?
In your early phase, you have to give subject wise test, like you are completing one subject now, you have to give subject wise test. Grand test, once you complete at least once reading all these subjects, then you give grand test. Otherwise, you have to give subject-wise test. You can follow pre-PG app. Their subject-wise tests are conducted every day. You can give that, or Marrow also you can give. Any app whichever you are following, you can give there.
Thank you, Dada. Dada, in any app, is the whole Q bank important or only the PYQs? As many say PYQs are sufficient at the last. So what would you like to say about that?
I would like to say you all have sufficient time. Complete whole Q bank. See, I could not complete all. I completed like 560 out of 800 something. So yeah, whole core Q bank is very much beneficial. You will be ahead of others, and it is good also. All questions are PYQs only. You have to do. If you have time, you have to. Better is to do, I would say,
Thank you, Dada.
and you all have time also.
Yes,
Even if
yes.
you do daily 2 3, You all will complete.
Dada, you are telling that in West Bengal, internship in all the colleges is very hectic. So, what should be the revision strategy in during the internship? You would like to suggest?
Internship, I could not study anything. See, internship is very much hectic, I would say. You will not get time to do revision and all. So, if you get time, you can revise your own notes, like in PSM posting and all, Dharma posting and all. You can revise whatever concise notes you made. And daily you can solve custom modules, 2 3 50 questions.
Dada, if suppose next is implemented, then it would be before internship. Then what would you recommend? Then how should be the plan for the revision?
So for next, you have to start very much early. Like you are in second year, you have to by third year you have to complete means whatever subjects are there in next. I think third pre-final and final are there. So you have to complete, and then in final year you have to revise all these subjects. That will be the best strategy. I know it is very much difficult, but if you want to crack with good rank, so that will be the best strategy. You complete by third year, then you in final year you just revise.
Dada, as
I know
many
saying is easy, but
yes,
doing is very difficult.
yes, yes.
But you have to try.
Dada, as many people say that the revision videos plus PYQs they are sufficient to get a good rank. What would you tell about it? Is it just a myth?
Uh, Revision videos I have not watched, like, so I cannot tell much. Yes, but PYQs are very much important. I have done from 2002 all the PYQs of INI. So PYQs are very important. Revision videos I have not watched. Just I have seen the PDFs of LRR prep ladder and all follow my own notes only. Just don't change your whatever you are following from early days. Don't change at the last moment. I would say some are just reading marrow from beginning and at last moment skipping to some means short RR courses. Don't do that. Follow your own notes, own concise notes. And if you have time, just watch PDFs of any short courses, RR, rapid course.
Dada, in most of the coaching apps, generally the PYQs of last 5 years is available. Then how did you get the questions from 2002 onwards?
Yeah, I have bought one book. Name is Arun Kumar. In that, from 2002 is there. Questions are there from 2000. You can get that book PDF also. I think in Telegram it is there.
Dada, did you make your 20th notebook?
Yeah, that is very much important. Like whatever extra points you get, whatever volatile points you get in custom modules, daily you get in GTs and all, whatever you have to add in that notebook and you have to revise time to time. And day before exam, you have to see that book compulsory. Means you have without looking that book, don't go to exam. Don't go to give exam.
Dada, you have given both Neet-Pg and Ini-Cet. So what's the difference between those two exams? Is what how the approach is different for both of them?
Both are same only. Nothing is different. You have to. Yeah, you can crack all exams by studying same thing only, same notes. Just you have to do the respective exams PYQs before that particular exam. Like before INI, you have to do INI questions PYQs, and rest are all same. You can crack UPSC, CMS, INI, NEET, whatever exam you can.
Did you means feel that some topics are more important for NEET and some are more important for INI and some can be skipped in any exam? Do you feel like that?
No, I didn't study like that. Some I followed like for both only same. I didn't like segregate for these and that. Like
Uh, we know that recently the pattern of the NEET PG and INI set has been changed. It has been divided into some time slots. Then how did you means, cope up with the new pattern?
see, changes will come every year. New things will come. First thing is you need not be afraid. Don't be anxious and all. See, next is see how will you manage. Like 50 questions are there. You have 45 minutes time. So what I did was 7 questions in 10 minutes. So I completed all the 50 questions in 35 minutes. Rest I had 10 minutes. Yeah, I reviewed all the questions. So you can follow like this. You can divide your time in exam. Seven
Sup
questions in 10 minutes.
Suppose that in the first set all the difficult questions come, then and you are not able to do it, then it means demotivates you a lot for the next segments. And what would you like to say about that?
Questions, yeah, that will be there. Sets, different questions will be there in different sets. You need not think much in exam, okay? Just focus on what questions are coming. No need to think the past questions. You should not think that. And just focus on time management, because if you have time you can put your extra mind in questions. If you don't have time, you will do silly mistakes also. Time management is most important, and they will give questions equally divided in all sets. They will not give like all hard questions in one set. They will divide equally only. No need to worry about that.
Dada, many say that INI asks many questions from what you see and do in internship. So is internship means very important for INI CP?
Yeah, internship is very much important. Ward rounds are very much important. Whatever you do, whatever procedures you do, that are very much important. That you will nothing to tell. In West Bengal, all colleges are perfect in that. You will learn everything. Just like in my round, ward round in pediatrics, one question was asked to PGT DD, like, what is the indication of steroid in henox-conlin purpura? That question came in exam. Like this, ward rounds are very much important. Simply going to ward and taking blood samples and all not will not help. You just attend clinical postings, round, give round with PGT dadas and all. That will help.
So the management guidelines for any disease they are means updated always. At last, how should we means prepare those management guidelines? Because in INI many questions have been asked from the recent guidelines which have been published.
Recent guidelines, see, Mero always updates things and all, and rest you can group in Telegram groups and all. You can get. No need to worry about much like pharma, new medications and all. That you will get in group only. Teachers will give in group. No need to worry much. And some questions I ask that no one can answer. Just either you have to guess or you have to leave the question. Better is to leave the question to avoid negatives.
As we know, this year the Neet-Pg exam has been postponed. So how you means cope up with such postponements if they happen?
Yeah, this postponement thing is very bad. Like everyone becomes very much frustrated and all. So I was also frustrated because I was studying since very much long time, and so just just take this as an opportunity to improve your whatever you are in lagging, na? Whatever things you are lagging, just improve those things. And remember, competition will competition will always rise in this postponement case. So don't just relax in home and feel like postponement is exam is postponed, let me relax for 1 month, go to tours and all. Don't do that. Study consistently, thinking that competition will rise very much. You have to study consistently and plan judiciously your time. How will you plan in this postponement? How will you study in this postponement months?
Dada, did you have any specific exam day strategy? Means about the question solving or something like that?
Before exam you have to sleep 8 hours. That is very much important. Don't study till last minute, like some are studying till exam hall before going to exam hall. Don't do that. Your mind will get deviated and all. So yeah, that is important. And time management is important. How will you give your exam? How will you divide your time? That is very much important. And try to avoid negatives. Whatever I did, like in May, I attempted 199 questions, and this time I attempted 192 questions. So in INI, this is very much important. Like one negative will push your rank to from 100 to 500, like this. So try to avoid negatives. Avoid guessing and all. If you know, you give answer, or else skip that question.
Dada, in INI does means in an MCQ does answer elimination plays an important role in solving.
Yeah, answer elimination is important. At first, see all the four questions. See one question, some questions will be there. One option you are knowing that is right. Just click on that option. Don't read, like don't get deviated in other questions, other options. Uh, so I'd say if you are able to eliminate two options, then only give the then only click, or else skip the question to avoid the negative.
While starting preparation, maybe in third year, everyone is very motivated, but slowly they get demotivated. So, how do you keep yourself motivated till the last?
Yeah, see your seniors doing cracking every year. See their posts. You will get motivated. Like you will have your dream branch in mind. Think about that daily while sleeping, before sleeping and all. That will keep you motivated daily to study. Think about your co partners in they are getting honors and all. Think about that. Everything will keep you motivated. Like in MBBS, nothing is there to demotivate. Many things are there.
Dada, what was your favorite subject in MBBS?
Medicine was my favorite. And still,
And
yeah, still I'll
okay,
hoping to pursue general medicine in
general.
AIMS.
Which college are you targeting?
College I don't know, maybe in top six anywhere, top six AIMS, whichever I'll get. Like seats are very much less now, so let me see in counseling which college I get.
As you said in November attempt, you also achieved a very good rank. Then you didn't take any seat.
Actually, I took in May last year. I took pediatric surgery in AIMS Rishikesh. So I left that seat by giving 3 lakh rupees. So yeah, that time many problems I faced from uh, like financial and all, many things I faced. Like again, I can crack or not. Money also lost. Like many things I faced. So anyhow, I overcame everything.
Yes,
And
still
May also
you.
I was getting
Yes.
surgery seat Raebareli. But my aim was only to get general medicine. So I attempted again.
You have used many apps, I guess, for your preparation. So, who was your favorite mentor overall?
Favorite mentor was Deepak Marwa sir from Prep Ladder Medicine.
You did a whole medicine from him, as you said.
Yeah, I did whole medicine from Prep Ladder, Deepak Marwa sir, and I also saw Marrow. I didn't see the videos. I just added the extra points, whatever are there. I added in my notes. So that you can do. You can complete both Marrow and Prep Ladder. In Marrow, you cannot understand everything. Like whatever sir you tell, no, or tells, you cannot understand. If you see Deepak Marwa sir's videos, you will grow interest in medicine. Then afterwards, you can add whatever points you get from Marrow and all, whatever you can add in your notes. First thing is you have to grow interest in your subjects. You have to love whatever you are doing. Don't just forcefully do. Yeah.
Some last message you would like to give to everyone who will be appearing for
Yeah,
INICT?
you all are brilliant students. You all will do well. Just study consistently. You all are good students. Just don't give up in between. You all will crack. If you
Then
do
if
hard work, you all get.
okay, if anyone has any question, they can ask in the chat. Then,
Anyone can.
sir, somebody has asked, being a first year student, what are the areas of improvement or topics which are a must to focus for cracking Neet-Pg or INICET?
First year means what do you want to ask? In first year subjects or
I guess he has asked for first year subjects only.
okay, just see Marrow videos and read your whatever BDC and all Ganong. If you possible, you can read Ganong. Ganong pictures, graphs are very much important. They are asked in all the exams. Uh, don't just see the video. Study standard textbooks also.
I think no
And
one has
don't
any
just
more
direct
questions.
exam to second year, third year. Complete your first year nicely. Don't think of Neet-Pg now itself. Complete your first year nicely.
Someone has written, Dada, you say standard textbooks are important. He is in second year. In second year, which standard books you would recommend?
Second year for pharma KDT, Patho Robbins, micro that I forgot Anand Naran something I think, and which subject is left? I forgot.
Three are only there in second.
Yeah, yeah. FSM was there in my time. Now it is removed or what? In
Yes, yes,
FSM
now
ready you
remove.
can.
Yes. Okay, Dada, no one has any more questions to ask. Thank you for your time. Someone has written, what is your method to develop interest in medicine?
See, medicine, first of all, you have to see, like, you can watch Deepak Marwa videos, then you can attend the clinical postings, wards, you can go visit your hospital, see the cases, you will grow interest, see variety of cases, and study that cases in home by from Harrison and all, whatever you have, Davidson, Harrison, whatever you
Somebody has asked, I want to ask respected senior, did you study each and everything?
from where, like,
Means, every subject he wants to ask, I guess.
no, each and everything is not possible.
Whole MBBS
Whole
syllabus.
is not possible. How much you can read, you can read. If
The-
you can read whole, you better.
They have somebody have raised their hands. Also, sir, did you practice question banks? Yes, sir mentioned. Sir has solved a lot of question banks.
I I have done question banks. I have done like I could not do all whole. I have done like 560 out of 800. Rest last 1 year I have done custom modules daily, two three questions, two three custom modules each comprising of 50 questions.
Please take raised hands. Okay, okay. Dada, did you studied mostly from notes of those apps or the standard books, even at your last minute during the preparation?
No, see, last minute you cannot read standard textbooks and all. Last minutes I have read only my own concise notes. Whatever I made from Marrow and all, I have made my own concise notes, like in 2 3 pages, medicine 18 pages. That I have read in like 5 6 months. And you have to revise multiple times, 5 6 times. You have to revise whole 19 subjects.
Dada,
Last
I
minute
have
not
one
possible.
question that
Yes.
how you manage for the competitive exam as well as the prof exam, and in which year you start your preparation or journey for the competitive exam, in which year of MBBS?
See, I have not studied for like prop exams separately. Like whatever you study for these competitive exams, you can easily crack the prop exams. Like some students have like I have to get honors and all. Then you have to do some things extra. Like my interest was not in honors and all. Like I got only one honors in PSM, that only. So if you study for Marrow, if you study for Neet-Pg, you can easily write in exam for prop. No need to extra focus for prop and all. They are useless. And I have started like second year last or third year first. I have started.
Uh, oh,
And the other
But
one
you
more
all have to
question,
study. But you all have to start early because next is implemented. So better is to start early.
the
Like
other
that.
one more question that in final year there are lots of subjects. So you start early in the third year, or you focus in the third year only the third year subject on in which year you start for the final year subjects, either earlier or in the same year?
Final year subjects I started in final year only. Third year
Okay,
Third
Dada.
year I didn't get much time. Like I started in third year only, so I have to complete means anatomy, physiology, all. So I didn't get much time. So I started in final year only. But for
Respected
you all,
senior, can I
start
talk to
early.
you?
Yeah, tell.
yes, yes,
Hello.
tell, tell. Yes, tell.
Congratulations, senior, for getting such a good rank, firstly.
Thank you.
And Sir, I really want to ask this question. I usually have a very hard time recalling my notes because whenever I study my books, I get a pictographic memory, but this does not apply for notes. Usually, I forget them, and the forgetting is quite fast. I mean, it's not even 1 or 2 weeks that I forget the notes, but for the books, it stays in my mind and I can recall the lines. So, is making notes a compulsion or just concise notes so that we can just look through before the exams is enough?
See, for everyone forgets, like nothing. If you worry much about, you will forget more. See, everyone forgets. You have to make concise notes, and you have to revise multiple times. Better you can make flowcharts and all. You can make wallpapers in. You can paste in your walls and all. You can remember.
The one
Make
And
question,
concise
sir,
notes. Yeah, tell.
you tell.
sir, do we have to follow many books or just 1 or 2 books are sufficient? Because this
No, no,
always
no.
happens, it always gets messed up, all jumbled up and messed up if we follow
No,
many
no,
books.
no need to follow all the books. Like one, two standard books you can follow. That will be better. Or you will like jumbled everything and all. That will confuse you more.
And sir, what about the question practice? Because question practice is very crucial for retaining many things, right? Like long answer questions and short answer questions, including MCQs for competitive exams. How do we manage all of this, and from where do we get all of these questions? It's a really big of a doubt.
Yeah, don't think much. Study step by step. No need to focus on everything now. Study. If you study for Neet-Pg, you can easily give answers in prof exam. Nothing difficult. Just see the prof exam previous year questions and just do little bit extra effort. Nothing much to worry.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much.
The other one question many were asking, how should they concise the coaching notes? Because coaching notes are very means, huge. So how can they concise them for last minute revision?
You have to, that is a skill. You have to develop that skill by your own self only. No one can tell. You can, like in your you can take one page, you can divide that note into page into the small parts. There you can write important points by making flowcharts, diagrams, in whichever way you are comfortable. You can do that. So that I cannot tell, that is your personal skill. You have to do that by yourself so that you can return yourself more much higher, better. Everyone has their own style. You have to follow your own style.
Someone has written, did you watch all the videos of Marrow?
uh, all the videos I have not watched, like medicine I have done from Deepak Marwa sir, and PSM I have done from PSM I have done from Mero only. Rest like anatomy physiology I have done from dams. Rest I have done from Mero.
So there are no more questions coming, Dada. All are repetitive mostly.
Okay, okay.
So I'm like to
Thank you so
conclude.
much, Saurabh.
Thank you, Dada, for your time. Dada
Best
should
of
be
luck
thanked
everyone.
because he gave his time to us. Thank you, Dada, again for your time.
Thank you. It
Thank you,
was a
Arnab
great
sir.
session. All questions were good. Hope you
Thank
all will
you.
do well. Best of luck.
Thank you, and wishing
Thank
you
you,
all the
sir.
best for your future journey.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dada.